you've taken a marketing class, you might have heard of the seller's 4 Ps, which are product, price, place, and promotion. But we like to tie this to the buyer's 4 Cs. So the seller's got the 4 Ps and the buyer's got the 4 Cs. And so when you as a seller, when you think about your product, you think about what it is, what it does, what kinds of things it can do. The buyer on their side, they want to know all about the customer benefit. So they want to know, what is that product going to do for me? How is it going to taste, smell, make my life easier, make my life better? They're wanting to know the benefit to them. So you need to focus on that when you're talking to buyers or potential buyers in your available market. When you think about the price that you're going to set your product at, so you determine price before you go to a market, right? When you think about the buyer side, you have to think about the cost. And that's not only the cost of the actual product, but it's also the cost of getting to your product. So it's something to think about there when you're pricing. As a seller, when you think about place, so place where you're going to sell, the buyer has to think about convenience. So if it's really out of their way, if it's hard to get to, if you don't have, maybe you have a farm stand and you don't have great hours for them, you have to think about convenience for your customer and link those two. And then we think about promotion as a seller, how am I going to get the word out of there about my product? How are my customers going to know about it? Your buyers or your customers, they want to know about the communication. What are you communicating to them, and how are you getting the information to them in an easy way that's accessible?